Hi there, Premiere Guy here. Thanks for tuning in. In this video, I am going to show you how to use the Type tool. So, let's bring up Premiere Pro. Before we start, you can download the footage that I am using today from videvo.net. I'll put the links in the description for you guys. What is the Type tool used for anyway? It's used to add some text to our videos. This is a great thing to do if you want to introduce someone or something. Let's dig in. Go to the toolbar and choose the Type tool, or the keyboard shortcut is T. To start typing, click on the program monitor. You will see that a text box appears. For this demo, we are going to write, "I love to swim." We are going to put the text in the top right corner for the moment. We are then going to go to the Effects Controls tab. You can also do this by going to Window, Effects Controls, or the keyboard shortcut is Shift 5. There you will see heaps of options to play with. At this point of time, we are going to just focus on the font. First, select our text in the program monitor, and then go to the font drop-down menu and choose a font. We are going to pick Monaco. We can also change the size of the text by using the slider, which is pretty damn cool. Let's move the text so that we can see it fully. We can also change the color of the text by clicking on the white fill color under Appearance. Let's choose this pale pink and click OK. We can add a stroke as well by clicking on the checkbox and selecting the width of the stroke. I am going to use the keyboard to enter the width amount to 5 and press Enter. We can move the position of the text. I like to use the up and down arrows as it is easier for me, or we can just type what we want the value to be. Pretty cool, hey? Premiere Pro also allows us to put a shadow behind the text. Just tick the shadow option and pick a color. We can move the shadow to where we want it to be by moving the second slider under Appearance. Let's focus on the transparency, as we can easily adjust it on the first slider. We are going to leave it around here. What if we want to move the shadow up, down, left or right? How do we do that? Well, there is a circle toggle underneath the first slider which moves the shadow however we want. Click and drag the toggle to move the shadow. We can make the shadow text thicker or thinner with the third slider, which is awesome. The last slider is to make the shadow more or less blurry. We are going to have some fun now by making a countdown clock with the source text option. First, let's enable the animation by clicking on the stopwatch. We will see that we made a keyframe. Keyframes allow us to change the properties over time of a video or audio clip. In this case, it's a graphic clip. Let's now change the "I love to swim" text to number 1. Now, let's go a few seconds forward and type number 2. We noticed that Premiere Pro has automatically put a keyframe in for the change that we made. Let's do this again. Now go a few seconds forward and type number 3. We notice that we have 3 keyframes, but they are a little bit close together, so we're going to space them out just a little bit by dragging the keyframes one by one. Let's take a look at the results. It's looking good. Premiere Pro also has the traditional left, center and right alignment, which is handy. There is another tool called Vertical Type Tool, which allows us to type vertically. To access the Vertical Type Tool, click and hold the Type Tool, and a little pop-up window will appear. From here we can choose the Vertical Type Tool. To start typing, click on the program monitor and a text box appears. Again, we are going to write, "I love to swim." It's now in vertical. That's it. You have now learned how to use the type tool in Premiere Pro. I'll catch you in the next one. Don't forget to subscribe.